Stay with us, guys. Don't panic. We've not gone completely mad. Reach the peas. Give peas a chance, guys.
On yesterday's show, we revealed the very unpeasing news that a firm favourite in the vegetable community, peas no longer counted as one of your 5 a day.
Well, it's outrageous. With peas left feeling like they no longer had a place on the dinner table, we've begun our mission to give peas a chance.
In front of us, we've got a platter of pea-related foods, including my favourite, and this is the... Didn't think about that. This is my favourite, the pea sandwich. A lot of people they get really angry online about this.
Because, I mean, I love the fact that Julia has attempted to make it look more palatable by putting
Put a bit of mint on it. Put a little bit of mint on there. Look,
they don't look like...
sprig of mint.
My problem with it is peas don't look like they want to be in a sandwich, because when you pick them up, they try and escape.
That's the fun of it. You've got to scoop them back in.
Scoop them back in. I mean, we have a pea platter here.
SKPs.
Escapees. That's very good. That's very good. But I think there is such a thing as too many peas. I mean, these are normal peas. We've got peas there. We've got mushy peas, which I know people are a fan of, but in my life, they've got no place. Pea soup, that's all right.
Pea soup is lovely.
Pea soup.
Actually, it was very misty in London last night. Misty and foggy. There was a bit of a pea souper last night in London.
How convenient. And wasabi peas, which is not for me either.
This is lovely pea soup.
Yeah, lovely. We like pea soup.
What a funny old job we've got,
It's a weird job, isn't it?
You open up live to the nation, you do a little bit of pea demonstrating and then eat pea soup.
Pea demonstrate. It's the most important thing, though, isn't it? We love peas. And to remind everyone to give peas a chance, we're now joined by John Lennon tribute act, Gaz Keenan, who's going to serenade us with a classic. Take it away, Gaz!
Morning, guys. Everybody's talking about baggage and jaggers and dragons and maggots and maggots and jaggers and this and that. All we are saying is give peace a chance. All we are saying is give peace a chance. Come on, join me.
Join in.
All we are saying is give peace a chance.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Gaz.
Yay!
All we are saying
Still going.
is give peace a chance.
Yay!
Well done,
Thank
Alex.
you!
Listen to that crowd. The
think
crowd go wild.
The message was loud and clear. That you know how Piers Morgan gets really wound up when we pick up the awards sometimes when we've both been nominated.
We always pick up the award.
I'm really glad that he's in today, that we started the show in this way, because it's this sort of thing, isn't it, that I
precisely.
think just puts
Did they
us
do
above
some
the
big
rest.
political stuff this morning on GMB? I bet they did.
I bet they
Piers,
didn't.
Look what we've got.
We're committed. We've got banners.
Yeah. P. Morgan in a little later.
I'm going to take this off now. Right, coming up on today's show, we'll be continuing our campaign to give peas a chance when we speak to nutritionist Dale Pinnock and British pea farmer Stephen Francis, who both say it is preposterous to suggest that the pea doesn't count as one of our 5 a day. Who knew there was so much pea music out there?
Who knew we had access to a pea filter for the lights?
Look at our pea lights.
Pea lights. We are talking peas in just a minute.
Thank God for that. Otherwise, we'd have looked
You
stupid.
didn't get a clue.
Pea fans around the world are fighting back after a study conducted by Harvard University concluded that peas do not count as one of your 5 a day.
Outrage has been sparked among the pea community, with people everywhere begging the public to give them a chance.
Well, we're joined now by 2 people who are very unhappy about the news. Pea farmer Stephen Francis and nutritionist Dale Pinnock. Good morning to you. Stephen, let's start with you, first of all, shall we? You're a third-generation pea grower, so this has been in your family a long time. When you saw this research at Harvard saying that they simply don't count as one of your 5 a day, how did you feel?
Well, quite upset, really, because I'm not quite sure what they were looking at, because, as we know, peas are a very good source of vitamin C, vitamin A. They've got lots of iron in, they're full of protein, they're full of fibre. And here in the UK, we're the largest producer in Northern Europe and, indeed, the largest consumer. And as you say, third generation doing this, and I'd like to think my head of hair might have something to do with that. I just think they are very, very good for you, and we think it's preposterous that Harvard came out with this information.
And bearing in mind, we eat 9,000 peas per person per year in the UK. You set up 18 years ago the campaign Yes Peas to get them on our plate. You've got a tenderometer to make sure the peas you pick are perfect. Do you think that that it's because they do cans over there and we do frozen?
That could have something to do with it. I mean, our frozen process, like any sort of natural food that we eat, as soon as you harvest it, there is a level of deterioration that starts. And so as soon as we burst those pods open with the harvesters behind me, we get the majority of our peas frozen in under 150 minutes. It's a hell of a feat and takes a lot of managing. But what that does encapsulates all those vitamins and the natural flavours and tastes of the peas, so that when you get them out of your frozen bag, they're absolutely as perfect as they were in the field.
Oh, good. I love them. Dale, how damaging is this study? Because do you worry that people will start to sort of take peas off of their plate and sort of miss out on something that's such an important vegetable?
Yeah, I mean, my first real big issue is that these kind of headlines, they devalue good, healthy, everyday foods, which I think is a bit of a problem. In everything that's going on at the minute, so many people are trying to eat healthier, so many people's budgets are being stretched, and when something like this pops up that devalues these staples, people can start to feel that their efforts are no good, and that can derail their healthy habits. And, you know, all of that aside, I actually echo what he was just saying. I can't see why they would come to that conclusion, because peas contain loads of vitamin C, magnesium, vitamin A, iron. There's also things in there that benefit the health of our eyes, something called lutein, something else called zeaxanthin. And there's antioxidants similar to green tea as well. So they're a great food.
Isn't it also the case that, and this is something that Harvard don't appear to have taken into consideration, that if you have peas on your plate, the chances are that there is some sort of meal there rather than a packet of junk food?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a really important thing, because if people think, OK, these are no good, I'm going to take them off their plate, what are they going to fill the plate with? Like you say, there's a high chance that they will actually opt for something that's less healthy. And peas are one of the few vegetables that people in this country really love. So if we're taking that staple out of the way, it's going to, it's going to cause a problem, I think.
And
So,
also, in America, they call sort of lentils and pulses peas as well. So maybe they're referring to things like that.
Yeah, I think some of this could have been actually lost in translation, because there are certain types of starchy pulses that are also called peas as well. And as you spoke about before, looking at the actual original study, I get the feeling they were referring to the heavily processed, heavily cooked canned varieties, and that's a big difference.
So you say give peas a chance, and we've got Steve who says yes peas. So peas on our plates this evening.
Peas are good. Peas are good.
Peas
Not in
are
a
very
sandwich,
good.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.